Greetings and salutations, my beloved courtiers. Lord Vale here, and I'm doing these Thanksgiving weekend readings, but today I get to combine one with an unboxing because Victoria Marswell sent me something. Apparently, I won a contest that she was having, so here it is right here. So I'm going to open that as well as read from her book. So, I think I'll read from her book first, and then we'll see what we got here. The book is called The Counterfeiter's Daughter, and as I said before, it's by Victoria Marswell. If you haven't picked it up yet, it's on sale right now for 99 cents, or it's free if you have Kindle Unlimited. So definitely check it out. Those of you who are faith-based, this is just right up your alley. It's a romance. And I'm going to jump right into it. I picked a spot later in the book, and you'll see why once I read it. It's a very good setup. Victoria Marswell is one of my favorite authors right now, and as I've said in many videos before, I read many different authors of many different genres because I like to kind of keep my faculties open. I don't want to just live in this bubble of, okay, I only like this and that's it, and I'm stuck here and I don't have a chance to evolve. I'd rather know what all there is out there. So if I'm reading books from a whole bunch of different genres, that is totally on purpose, and that is to help maybe give my viewers who don't get exposed to these genres a little taste, of another side of life, maybe that they don't know about, and maybe they'll be open-minded enough to check these writers out, which I hope they do. So here we go, Chapter 20, page 221. Madeline rushed through the side door into the kitchen. Her heart raced with the same pace of her feet exiting the dining room. She'd go anywhere to escape the hurt and guilt that plagued her at the moment. Dashing out of the front entryway, she wished to rewind time to early in the week when she left California. She would have changed her mind about traveling to Germany. No, if she had known in advance everything that would happen, she'd still make the same decisions. Perhaps without the problems she caused for Jake. The wounded look on his face haunted her, and she slowed her steps at the end of the gravel driveway. She meandered in the dirt trail leading into the village. The late morning sun cast a spotlight on the peaks of the snow-tipped Alps. A light spring breeze blew over her cardigan, sending a chill throughout her body. Madeline strolled the mile stretch flanked by golden green grass and ivory flowers scattered like fallen snowflakes across the fields. She inhaled the mineral scents of wet soil and meadow enriched by the early morning rainfall. Madeline halted at a wood post marker on the trail, one path for the village and the other toward the church. The chapel bell rang, and her feet pointed in the church's direction, and she climbed the incline before she even made up her mind. At the top of the hill, Madeline checked the rectory for Pastor Frederick. After knocking and standing at the door for about 2 minutes, she perused the front of the pale yellow chapel. In the daylight, the copper onion dome towered above the church building and outside the iron gates. She stood at the open entrance of large oak doors. Straight ahead, in her line of vision, the image of Jesus on the cross hung on the wall. With slow, precise steps, she entered the empty sanctuary. Other than a few holidays and Sam's service, she avoided churches since Mom died. The small interior with vaulted ceilings created the illusion of a larger room. 3 stained glass windows lined both sides of the building. Colors of green and blue and red and yellow reflected a rainbow across the rows of benches. Madeline walked the center aisle and dragged her fingers along the polished pews. The scent of furniture oil lingered in the air. Her eyes focused on the cross in front of her, behind the simple chestnut pulpit. Settling onto the first bench. Folding her hands in her lap, she gazed up at Jesus. Dizzying thoughts of everyone and everything involved with Mozart's music swarmed in her mind. How could she figure stuff out when her offenses stared down at her through the image of Jesus? She bowed her head and tears teemed in her eyes. As a child, she developed a personal relationship with God before Mom's sickness and Dad's abandonment. At 15, she felt alone, angry, and gave up praying, although Mom demonstrated unwavering faith during her battle with cancer. A burning sensation inflamed her heart. Heat rose up in her neck and she palmed her chest. So much time lost, running away from the pain. Other people moved on from their emotional hardships, but she remained the same. No matter her age, education, career, status, she stayed the unusual, wounded, and scarred 15-year-old girl inside. Lord, warm streams of tears spilled down her cheeks as she closed her eyes and hunched forward, bowing her head into her lap. Please help me. I need to know what to do. She swallowed the sharp pain in her throat with a slight choke. Madeline? Sucking in her breath, she wiped her fingers across her wet cheeks and jerked her body upright. Hello. She turned and glanced over her shoulder. Pastor Frederick stood at the edge of the bench. I came to visit with you, her voice cracked. He shifted his gaze from her sight to the cross on the wall and smiled. I think someone else is here to meet with you. Madeline laughed through her breath. Funny thing is, I didn't have any intentions of coming here. I planned on heading toward the town. I find this is the way of God. He sat beside her on a pew. We always end up exactly where we need to be. So, if you want to know more about what's going on in Madeline's head, you should read The Counterfeiter's Daughter. So, as always, I wish you all the best of days and nights. Happy holidays to everybody. And now I'm going to do our unboxing to see what I won from Victoria. I don't think I brought my tool in here with me, so... Oh, I just remember, luckily I have these like industrial scissors. So, there we go. Normally I carry a pocket tool on me, like a Gerber blade and a razor, because once I became a father, I found that a good third of my day is spent fixing things. So it's good to always have tools on you. So I usually carry that. I'm just not carrying it right now because I'm at home, not going anywhere. But here we go. Got the first part open. Paper. It is not coming out. Okay, I'll have to open the other side. There you go. Victoria, you really packaged as well. That's pretty awesome. Alright, here we go. There. Oh, what is this? Oh, she sent me a wonderful bookmark. Look at that. That's awesome. And she personalized the card for me. And there's still a bunch of paper in here. I don't think I can get that out though. I'll try maybe. Let's see if we can use this. And this. Nope, it's not coming out. There we go. I'm just curious now. Just want to see if I can get the rest of this out. There we go. I got it. If you can't tell, I'm pretty stubborn sometimes. And there it is. That was really in there well, Victoria. That's pretty awesome. Oh, look at that. I got a poster. That's awesome. go. That's going to go here in my little room among all my other stuff. Thank you, Victoria. Again, I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. I would read you the card, but that's for me.